Good evening, everyone. My name is Gemma Marian Strong. Today I will be presenting my PEC 800 portfolio. So for my portfolio, I chose 4 activities. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get a 5th one. And my first activity was about, My first activity was a Zoom meeting with an organization that I'm part of called Sigma Gamma Rho. For this, I had to collaborate with members of the committee who was running it, learn information, design posters, and make sure everything was organized for the Zoom event. And I also did participate in the Zoom event. This is the photo. I don't know if you guys can see my name, but I can zoom in. So I participated in the Zoom event and designed a poster and did some background work. So I think that suits with wellness skills because of the fitness aspect of it, but also, having to coordinate things, that's kind of like, what is it called? Occupational wellness as well. And the next was the talk that was giving tips about diabetes. So I attended this talk because I thought that it would fit with the topic and it would be informational about nutrition, how to guide your nutrition and balance it and be able to prevent chronic diseases. And these are just some screenshots from the event and the poster from the event. Next, I did an Instagram Live. Unfortunately, I don't have the screenshots from the Instagram Live due to the fact that my phone broke. So I lost the screenshots, but I did record the page, screen record the page and screen record the poster. Basically, this talk was about debunking the myths behind colitis. I don't know if you guys know what it is. It's an intestinal disease. And, there are a lot of false perceptions about it, saying that it can be caused by taking the wrong types of medication or that you can cure it by, certain diets and whatnot. But basically, this live went through all the facts surrounding that, went in depth and debunked some of the myths that surround it, such as the fact that people can cure it through diet. It's actually a chronic disease, so it can't be cured. It can only be treated over time, and if severe, it would be treated with surgery. And the last event I did was thrifting with MSU Cares. We set up a booth at MSU, and I believe that this falls under financial wellness because, we had to organize, we had to sort, we had to measure, we also had to figure out how to price each clothing. And and then we also had to participate and sit out in the booth. And that's about it for me. And these are just like the testimonial forms. Unfortunately, not all of the events could be given the signature due to the fact that one of the lecturers was busy for MSU Cares, and also the fact that the other one was ran by like a big Instagram page, so it wasn't really possible for me to contact them to get confirmation. And I think that's all from me. So thank you for listening, and we'll be moving on to the next person.
All right, so we'll be doing the evaluation part right now. So let me share screen. Oh, can you guys see? Alamak, mana ni? Okay. All right. You guys can see, right? So for Jenna, the activity participation, we need to give the marks between 1 to 5. So basically, if you guys see in the rubrics, there are full mark is 5 or more. Actually, 5 or more is full marks. So and then we can assume like one activity 1 marks because it's one range 1 to 5 kan. So since Jenna, if I'm not mistaken, Jenna said you joined 4 activity, right? Yeah, 4. So I'm proposing the marks is 4. Is it okay? I mean, like, you guys any suggestion or what you call that? Yeah. On the
Agree.
marks?
Yes, I
Agree.
agree.
Same here. Agree.
Agree. The rest?
Mm.
Okay. Okay. So I will put 4. Oh, 4 for now, because later on we need to time by you see the equation time by 4, 6, 3. This one later on we calculate later on. We just put 4. So source of learning. So this one I can't give my suggestion. You guys you have got any opinions on the source of learning where correct correct as she present just now? Any you guys have any what you call that idea on guys? I'm not lagging, right?
No. Yeah.
No, because
Source of learning.
all quiet. So I takut I'm lagging or something
No,
like that.
actually, we are thinking.
Okay,
Actually.
okay.
Yeah.
Because 1 to 5.
So source of learning is like the Jannah as present, like the present macam the present channel. That's right.
Source of
They
learning.
explain the activities well or not.
Yeah, what she got from the event lah, basically. So
All right. So, okay. The mark is about 1 to 5, right?
yes, 1 to 5.
All right. So for me, I think I would go for. I mean, 4 marks. Is it okay? Yeah. For the source of learning, since everyone was everyone
All 4 lah.
Okay,
for,
for
yeah. I'm okay with 4.
Everyone
Yeah.
agree for?
Yeah.
Okay, 4. Okay.
Then for the reflection, the one that what you call it, the one that she wrote on the reflection report. So
You didn't see the reflection.
really? Oh
Go,
yeah.
go right. The
She
reflection.
she didn't she mentioned just
yeah.
on the reflection, but she didn't go through on details on the reflection itself. Right.
But it means you have to explain, which is why we have to
Oh.
give marks.
I didn't know. Sorry.
No, because I explained earlier and nobody
It's okay, it's
nobody
class. Nanti call.
It's okay.
So
Well.
any ideas want to give the marks?
I follow, guys.
One is
I follow everyone.
Maybe
Well-
Jenna can explain your reflection.
yeah. You want to give one because we give you another chance to explain on your reflection.
Sure.
You want to share screen?
Sure.
Then all right, the floor is yours.
Let me find it. So basically, at the beginning of my reflection started off, I just wanted to explain the 7 dimensions of wellness, why I believe that it's essential to, daily life and maintaining a well-balanced life. So, there are 7 different elements of wellness: physical, emotional, intellectual, social, spiritual, environmental, occupational. So basically, I felt like for my reflection and for the activities that I targeted, each one would fit into a specific category. I believe that I had 2 that were focused basically I had 3 that were focused specifically on wellness and 1 that was focused on occupational wellness. So for my reflection, I basically just wanted to talk about why exercise promotes, positive benefits for a person's body and why it's important for us to, promote workout sessions and to participate in physical wellness initiatives. Basically, I wrote about, how exercise strengthens the heart, it increases blood circulation, etc. And it can also create a bonding environment when you're in a situation where you are communicating with people to work out and coming together as a group. And I think that was also an essential part of the activity that I helped with. So I felt like it went fairly simple. It was all from home, so it was mostly just me designing on the computer and then like coordinating with the conductors of the program. The next activity was the thrift shop. The thrift shop was actually a very long correspondence. It lasted about 3 weeks in planning, where I was going to MSU to help sort out clothes. And after sorting, we also had to measure the clothes so that we could get sizes for people. We had to arrange the booths. I designed the layout and I helped price the items. And I think that it's really essential to, recycle clothes and upcycle clothes in order to prevent wastage and, overall benefit your wellness, not only my occupational wellness, but also my environmental wellness. And so the next one, the live, as I mentioned before, it was about colitis, which is an intestinal disease that is chronic. And there are many myths that exist about colitis. My mother personally suffers from colitis. So I was fairly interested in this because of that, because, there are certain, things online that say, oh, if you eat this way, you won't suffer from this, or if you eat that way, you will suffer from it, or you can self-medicate, and etc. So a lot of people choose to take over-the-counter medicines in contrast to going to the doctor and figuring out what's wrong with them, which could increase the chances of, the colitis becoming more severe or possibly leading to them having surgery. And so basically this live was to debunk all the myths behind that, talk about colitis itself, talk about, how you can decrease your risk for colitis, and also talk about the true and false myths behind colitis. And the last is the nutrition meeting, where we learned about diabetes, basically talking with people, them giving us their personal accounts with nutrition and how to prevent chronic diseases such as diabetes. But also I think that it can apply towards other diseases such as heart disease. And, maintaining good nutrition is an essential part to preventing chronic disease. Although it may not rule it out completely, it's still essential for us to be able to obtain a healthy balance in regard to our nutritional health. And so I think that it fits the PEC topic, wellness for physical wellness. And those are all. Thank you.
All right, that's the first reflection. Let me open up share screen first. All right. So, any suggestion? Because in my opinion she she explained it or correct what's the word again? Explain it very good lah. Quite good. But correct because this one this is just my opinion, just because since I already saw the layout and how the presentation, right? So I was thinking like the reflection is 4, then for the layout is 3. This is just my opinion lah. You guys got any opinion?
I agree.
Suggest 4, yeah. Cause yeah, agree. Same here.
4.
Yeah.
Anyone?
Anyone want to justify why they choose 3 for layout and presentation?
Is it okay? The reason why I'm thinking the marks is 4, right? Because the minimum for the portfolio is about I mean we are required to did about 5 portfolio, right? But Jenna have did just 4 only. But because just now based on her explanation, yeah, I think from his reflection, from her reflection, I think for me it's quite good. And then I mean the info that's shared by her. Yeah, so that's the reason why I'm bred for 4 marks for the reflection part.
No,
I'm wondering though, because the layout,
Oh.
I thought we were reporting on based on our document. I didn't know we had to design a presentation.
No. Because
Actually,
No. Like we don't need to prepare slideshow.
out of the report.
sorry, that's why I don't get why I got a 3 for layout though. Because isn't it out of 5 points? I did all 4 reflections and I think I formatted it correctly.
Okay. I justify my giving point the 3 points lah. That's my opinion lah, because though correct, that all the information is there, but the formatting, what you call that, when you the next page right, you what you call that, the paragraph is what you call that, there's certain paragraph like half in the first paragraph, like example for the first paragraph, then the another half is on the next paragraph, next page, sorry, paragraph lah. The one paragraph to the what you call it, the sequence, the right word? Yeah, this.
I don't think that it's normal to like, I don't know, it depends on everybody's personal style. You know, some people choose to do each subtopic in a new page, but the reason why I chose it to be continuous is because usually I follow a form that's closer to APA style and you don't leave spaces in APA.
Can I justify why I agree with Alif that I give you 3 for the out? Because with that, I'm going to send you guys a picture. Because according to portfolio guidelines, this is what it should look like. You should put name, date, venue, organizer, and then photos of you participating, and maybe video, and also reflection, and then conclusion. So that's my, because it's in the
I accept that. Because I did not do that. Okay, I can accept that. I just couldn't accept the thing about him saying my paragraphs are wrong, but I can accept your explanation now.
So that's why I'm asking other people's opinion. So only me and Farah agree on 3. The rest for the reflection, we trust or reflection pula.
Yeah, I agree.
Layout and presentation.
I follow the majority.
I agree.
Alright.
The rest okay? Sebab I think sebab I cannot
So for reflection, okay.
sebab I cannot see the all
reflection, I would 5 for Jannah.
reflection 5.
Yeah.
But it can't be 5 because I only have 4. So you know, I like to debate my percentage. So I'm a very fair person because I only did 4 reflections. So I don't think it would be fair, even though I wish I could get 5.
Oh, okay.
So reflection 4, the layout 3. Everyone is agree, but I cannot see all the faces because I can only see 6 faces. So okay.
Yeah, agree.
Takut senyap je.
Okay.
Okay, the submission and checklist. All the checklist.
Okay.
Is there?
5 lah.
5 marks, yeah.
5 from Nurul.
Marks, right?
Sorry?
4 marks. 5. For the submission checklist, right?
Yeah, for me,
is it related to the do that or?
Submission checklist is perfect. We got it before the submission, is it?
I think so.
Yeah. So 5 lah. So because we presenting now and then we
5 lah kan?
submit tomorrow, right? The video.
Despite
Yeah,
January
5 lah.
only, despite only.
Submission checklist in the rubric says that items that are included. So reflection, pictures, report, verification. So yeah, I think she get full mark.
She got all lah. Okay. Everyone agree? Full marks?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Right, nice. So okay. Oh, they already calculate 20. So later on 20. Okay. Okay. Next we go to Afif. Right. The 5th. Wait, let me stop sharing. Can now we can go start now. Silent.
Everybody see, right? See? You guys can see?
Yeah, can.
Hello?
Can.
So hello, my name is Shafi Abdul Rashid. So I'm from BLG, Bachelor Logistic Management. And then this is I'm participating of the event. The first one is the name of the event is Mental Healthy. Is it realistic? So the date is 9 November. Venue Zoom meeting. Organizer is Counseling Guidance Club from MSU. So I forgot to add MSU. And then the reflection is our emotional, psychology, and social well-being are part of our mental health. So it has impact on the way we think, feel, and act, and also influence how we deal with stress, interact with others, and make decisions. Mental health is vital at all stages of life, including childhood, adolescence, and maturity. So if you have mental health difficulties, your thinking, mood, and behavior may be altered over the course of your life. Many factors play a role in mental illness that the talk have been mentioned is a biological factor, life experience, and family story. So that's if I explain all, that's too long. So this is my reflection. This is my screenshot that I'm joined. I'm the second row. So okay, this is my testimonial form because this is Zoom, so I only give the picture, and then the second one is wait. Oh, the second one is Denny yang yesterday. Asal hilang pula nih. Okay. Lepas tu dia punya judul tu yang sembang suatu. This talk is about diabetes. And diabetes is a long-term illness that affect the way our body converts food into energy. The majority of the food you eat is converted to sugar, also known as glucose, and absorbed into your bloodstream. When your blood sugar level rise, your pancreas is prompted to release insulin. So that I found in this thought, diabetes symptom is a urinate, get very thirsty, lost weight, are very hungry, have blurry vision, have numb or tingling hand or feet, feel very tired, and have very dry skin. So these raspberries also have product to diabetes to decrease the diabetes. So this is the talk, and this is my testimonial form. The third one is webinar donor darah, so blood donation. Tes darah menumbuhkan harapan. So this is I join. The date is 4 December. This day, Saturday. Venue Zoom meeting. This is I don't know. This is from Indonesia. KSR PMI Unit UP Campus Purwakarta. So this is basically this event is held by Indonesian people. So this talk is talking about to know better about donation blood and then the benefit of donating blood. And blood donating is voluntary procedure that can help save the life of others. Blood from each other donor will be collected through the disposable sterile needle and then stored in the sterile blood bag. So that I found also the condition that you need to meet if you want to donate blood include is 17 until 65 years old can donate blood. Best of health check before donating blood. Have body weight of not less than 45 kilograms and be healthy. Both physically and mentally, your blood pressure should be between 100 until 170 systolic, and then 70 until 100 diastolic. And then your blood hemoglobin level at the time of examination should be between 12.5 gram percent until 17 gram percent. So this procedure improve your health. This is the benefit of the blood donation. Improve your heart health, reduce the risk of cancer, and burn calories. So this is the meeting that I joined, the screenshot. This is my testimonial form. The fourth one is integrated care of schizophrenia patient. So basically, date 4 December, Saturday, Zoom meeting. Organizer is PT Johnson & Johnson. This talking is about I don't know this schizophrenia disease for public and how to cure this disease. Basically, this disease is like the same as mental health because it's very long. It's a long-term mental condition in which the link between thinking, emotion, and behavior breaks down, resulting in the erroneous perception, inappropriate acts and sentiments, retreat from reality and personal relationship into fantasy and delusion, and the sense of mental fragmentation. So, let's talk about the disease lah. And then this is the screenshot that I take. There's a form, just like this. And then the last one is Inting, the webinar, the important way of fighting HIV and AIDS through prevention and education. Date 4 December, venue Zoom meeting. Organizer is CIMSA Universitas Pelajaran. So this is from Indonesia also. This talk is about how to fight HIV and AIDS through prevention and education. AIDS is caused by the virus HIV or human immunodeficiency virus. The body immune system will be gradually destroyed by HIV infection, leaving it exposed to wide range of disease and malignancies. Okay. So HIV is only infection, body fluid such as blood, semen, vaginal secretion, and breast milk. There are few many HIV can be transmitted from any infected person to others, such as through. Sorry, this is an upload. Okay, you can guys, you can purchase. You can read because this is like this first. You can read yourself. Sharing infected needles, syringe, through transfusion with contaminated blood products, or organ transplant, transmission from infected mother to her baby during pregnancy, at birth or breastfeeding. So that's the talk of HIV and AIDS education. This is my screenshot. This is my I'm second row, then my test form. Okay, done. That's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, guys. Sebab we call it the Zoom meeting left 5 minutes, so I'm gonna end the meeting first. Then I will start back. Then after that, after we start back, we straight away marking for the AFIF evaluation, right?
Yeah.
Right. Very nice. So now we proceed to here and proceed to the marking. Right? Share screen. You guys nampak kan? Alright. So the activity participated. So I see Afif joined all five. So no question lah, 5 marks, right?
Yes.
Anyone? Ada.
For me, no. Yeah, I'm agree with that.
Okay. Bagi lah. Then source of learning. The way that he talks time during the presentation, I think okay, but not as good as Jenna, because Jenna explained more, because correct, the way that this is just my opinion lah, the way if like I'm marking people, I always compare to the person before. So Jenna presented well, the source of learning. So I was thinking 3. Anyone, any opinion? Or not reject one?
I would say 4 because
I would say 4.
yeah,
Probably. I
I would
think
go
he
for
did pretty
4, yeah.
well.
same 4.
Oh, everyone 4 So so many 4. Okay. And for the reflection, you guys think?
Okay, for me, right? I think Alif. Alif, is it? Yeah. I mention again. Yeah, I think Alif. All right. Okay. if not mistaken, when I saw to his report, right, I mean the word, no, I mean the, how to say, if not mistaken, the word that he typed on the word, right, I think he's not follow the word that already listed by Miss in the instruction. No, I mean in the rubric. Yeah, I think he haven't adjust the format. So for the reflection part, I think maybe we would go for 4. Yeah, because if not mistaken, his word didn't change to the area. Yeah, and also 1.5 spacing. Something. Yeah.
That would be under layout and presentation, right? That wouldn't
sorry. Sorry. Then. Sorry. Oh shit.
No, it's okay.
It's okay.
Better.
It's okay. So reflection you give 4. The rest? How about the rest?
Wait, but just now he wasn't talking about, was he? I don't understand what Lee was saying actually. What was he talking about? I'm so sorry, Lee.
Yeah,
What was he talking about? But I thought
It's okay. My English is bad.
understand. I don't understand. No, because I don't understand what Lee was saying about his reflection.
Okay.
I understood him perfectly fine. I'm talking about Lee. I didn't understand what his reasoning for 4 was.
His reasoning is based on layout, but he mistakenly put as reflection.
Yeah, so then there has to be a completely different diagnosis for reflection, right? Because he just went over layout. So I think layout is fine for 4, but like his reflection itself, it seemed like it was fine.
So what? Yeah, if fine, what the marks you would give?
I think it was pretty good. Like the format.
I agree.
I think he should get 5.
Same. I agree. I think he should get 5 because his explanation was very well explained, and yeah, I think he deserves a 5.
The rest, I cannot see the face. I need to scroll down. If you guys like, what you call it? Not I cannot see, so I need to scroll down.
Can. I'm agree.
The rest, Zati, Fatia, Nurul.
Okay.
5. So the layout will be presentation 4. I see the knot. I see a few. Wait, mana nak scroll down ni? I scroll up. Okay, 4. Right, sorry. And submission checklist 5 lah, right? All right. Oh, so it's my turn now. Huh? Oh well. Wait. Mana? Stop sharing. My one is kind of. Oh wait. Share screen. Oh. Mana sangat fine. This one. Alright, I can see kan? Okay, so okay. Just start lah. Assalamualaikum and very good evening to everyone. My name is Muhammad Ali Washad bin Muhammad Mustafa. I'm from Bachelor of Marketing with Psychology. Sorry for that. Today I will present on my portfolio lah, basically. So initially I had 6 portfolio, but the 6th one doesn't have enough proof, so it's not countable lah. So okay, the first one is the activity was tips mudah in Malay. We call tips mudah pemakanan sihat episode 3, where this talk basically sponsored by Richberry HQ. Is well-known company in Malaysia. So they basically the talk was sponsored by them, and they invited nutritious expert who is Nadia. Am I correct? Am I spelling it right? Nadia Habib actually. Oh, sorry there. Oh no space. Sorry. So basically she explaining on the several tips. The basically tips on having a healthy food lifestyle. So one, so I can point out a few key points that based on her talk. So basically she emphasized that we should cut down our cut down our sugar intake daily, and we should take our health seriously. We should not wait until we get sick. So basically, yes, and then to because this is a sponsored talk. So basically the organizer, there is a one session where they showcase that the showcase of one of their customer who have been diagnosed by diabetes, and then she just showcased on how the feedback of taking their products daily, right? So this is my okay. Because this is since it's online meeting, I cannot get the signature. So this is the proof. You can see my picture here, poster here, and you can go next to the second activity. So the next activity was called COG Wellness Chair Aerobic. So basically, this event conducted by SRC and MSU Facilitator with collaboration with SRC. Yeah, there are so many three organizers in this event. So basically, this event, what you call it? The event, basically they not invite, they choose one of the what you call that, they pointed out one of the instructor among themselves. So as she are knowledgeable on this kind of exercise, so this is exercise based on what you call that exercise. Yeah, you can see the name of the wellness aerobic, where basically it's an exercise from what you call that, like right now we are doing sitting down on the chair. So we do the exercise by sitting on the chair. So basically, yeah, what you call that? Yeah, and then yes, and then what you call that? I learned that because I didn't know that you can exercise while sitting on the chair, because I know the stretches while you're sitting on the chair, but I didn't know the knowledge. So this talk have what you call that, give me some brand new knowledge on what you call that, on how to exercise. There are several good exercise for the participant to learn and implement on their daily life lah. So basically, and yeah, then this is my testimonial, and then I didn't get the what you call that, the feedback because they didn't reply me. So yeah, this is the screenshot of my picture and then the poster. And we go to the third activity. So the third activity is basically it's also a talk conducted via Zoom meeting, where this talk is to accommodate the World Pharmacy Day on 24 September, if I'm not mistaken. It was conducted by Pharmacy Club of MSU, where they talk about how the title you can see, pharmacy always trusted for your health. So basically this talk, they invited several, I'll show you the poster. They invited several 5 speakers. So basically these 5 speakers are professional pharmacy experts from both the government and government and private sector. So this talk, I gain a lot of insight on pharmacist carrier where what you call that, you can see the inside from both sides, from private sector and government sector. So you can see, and then they also emphasize how their roles in this current pandemic. So because medical is very important, especially really important for the current pandemic. So they explain more on their roles, how they can how they help help the doctors on this COVID-19 pandemic. So let me count it. So this my testimonial, and then yeah, I didn't get because they very didn't reply me on my message. Wait, overrated. Okay, now fourth one is also a talk, pandemic to endemic. So basically they invited this talk conducted by IMSA Club of MSU. So basically they invite Dr. Khairul Hafiz, who is a Dr. Public Health and founder of Matrix. So Matrix Malaysia. So this basically from the title itself, you can see the speaker itself talks about how a country can be ready for from right now is pandemic to become the endemic, because right now many countries try to convert from the pandemic to endemic, because it's already affected because COVID-19 already affected cost so many million lives, affected various sectors, and also even especially the economies of countries. So basically, and then he also emphasized to all of us, basically we have a major role to helping our countries of being or from from being pandemic into endemic. By one of the advice he give us is to follow the SOP that have been regulated by the government. So he also encouraged us to take care of our health more seriously, so for not to be infected by this COVID-19. So this was the testimonial, and then the picture. Picture you can see. Oh, sorry. I don't know if you can see my face here. Yeah. See. In this talk also, she suggests we need to take our third booster shot. So, okay. Then the last activity was lack of youth. So this is also a talk also. So this one is focused on spiritual wellness. So basically, this is conducted by Mutiara Hati, where they invited a famous ustad, Syed Salahuddin, who's famous for his tarbiyah sentak in Malay. So basically, is focused on, basically earlier I said is focused on our spiritual wellness being, because it's also a part of our wellness. So the talk also focus on how us need to follow our respective religion guidance, especially because most of the participants is Muslim. So he focused on Islamic teachers. So despite the talk are more focused on Islamic teachers, because I realized that there are some participants is not Muslim, but then I realized that that no matter what your religion is, no matter what your religion is, just follow what your religion teach you, because it will benefit you not only in this life but afterlife. So just my reflection on that, then my testimonial, and then you can see my correct screenshot of the evidence for this one. So yeah, that's all for my portfolio. That's all. Thank you. Oh, so now I need to share. Okay, portfolio pula. Okay, come on.
Okay, so first for activities participated, I think 5, because he did all 5. Does everyone agree?
Yes.
5, yeah. All right.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, the source of learning.
The source of learning. What does everyone think? Rara?
Anyone?
I would say 4.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
agree.
if you guys agree.
I agree, Jenna.
Others,
Alright,
Ajay?
so 4.
I cannot see.
4.
Oh,
4, right? 4.
okay. Then reflection.
For reflection, I think it was also good. He explained pretty well. He went into detail. So I think 5 can.
Yes,
5
5.
lah. Okay, 5.
Then layout.
Leo, yeah. I'm sorry, man.
I know.
It was weird.
Yeah,
I
I
was
know.
very confused.
I know because I already like, oh shit, mine already like, oh, very weird. So it's okay. You want to give me 3 or so? I understand. Understandable.
It's okay. I got 3 too, so it's okay. So I think
But if you guys feel generous, up to you lah. It's up to you lah, because I don't want to influence your. But my honest is give 3 lah to me.
okay, what do you guys think? 3 or 4?
3.
3, yeah.
The rest?
Yeah.
3.
Alright.
Then submission.
Sorry,
Full mark.
I was expecting lesser than. Jenna?
I said for submission checklist, it says 5 full marks, right? Yeah, you got everything.
5, okay. All right, thank you. All right. So next we going to
Afif,
training.
I nak tanya yang metric number tu betul ke?
Oh, sebab I didn't put 0 on in front of it because I
Tak,
forgot.
metric number you buat salah.
Salah. Wait, jap. Oh,
I dah share.
I masuk salah.
Kosong, dia belakang tu 1170. 012, 02, 102, 1170.
Saya 70. Salah, my mistake lah. 112 012 102 1170, right? Alright, sorry, yeah. Proceed.
All right. Okay, hi everyone. So today I will present my 5 activity, and then first of all, I'm not complete at all my reflection report. I do, but I separate at another laptop, but it's okay. I will explain my 5 activity. So the first one is a pull-up exercise organized by my gym at Anytime Fitness. So a pull-up is an upper body strength training exercise, and the perform a pull-up is different than a chin-up. Like with a chin-up, your palms and hands face toward, and the pull-up is considered light advanced exercise. And the pull-up also straighten your arm and shoulder muscles, and by performing the pull-ups regularly, and your work will be for arms and shoulders, and it looking to improve your strengths areas. So this is my picture. So the second one is organized by Anytime Fitness. I joined Hit Tabata group from Anytime Fitness on the Wednesday, and the class is start with jumping lunge, And the additional strength is to power as difficult level in higher. And it's target for the hamstrings, quads, glutes, and cardiovascular fitness. So the next is squat jacks as a combinations two most popular body weight exercise, which are the squats and jumping jack. And then I still repeat the exercise another 20 seconds, and I will continue with push-up, the simple and familiar exercise, and repeat the exercise in 20 seconds again. And the last one is plank jacks. They are simple and effective to providing a good cardiovascular workout. And then this is my team members. Okay, this is the instructor. And then the third activity is deadlift, organized by Anytime Fitness, and it also have a coach daily. My coach name is Nonette, and she teach me how to do deadlift. In the weight training exercise is load barbell bar, and they have a level on the hips on the floor before being placed back on the ground, and they have deadlift can increase your core strength, core stability, and improve your posture. And this is my picture. The next one is organized by Anytime Fitness. I do during a treadmill workout. Training during a treadmill workout can burn your fat and can promote your calories per minute. And this is my picture during the treadmill. And the last one is squat. Squat can burn your calories, and squat may also boost your bone mineral and stronger flexibility. And this is my picture. That's all. Thank you.
Oh, right. Wait.
Sure.
Share screen. Hello. Tadi silent right? Guys nampak kan?
Yes.
Okay. So how the marks for the activity participate?
I think 5.
5.
5.
Five.
Right, 5. And source of learning? Most of the activity I see a lot of exercise. It's quite good.
All very good one.
So 5? 4.
Yeah, I think 5, 4 or 5, because she
think
seemed very
5.
knowledgeable. I like how she explained, she was very in
it's
detail
5.
about
5.
5.
5.
3.
Okay, reflection?
I think 3, only because,
I'm not complete. Yeah.
yeah,
That one is it? I think not complete. Is it? I thought is it on layout presentation, or is also considered
well,
as
no, but also, I don't know. I think that it would be 3 for reflection because she's not actually explaining the report part, and I think that that's a core part of it because she's reading off of her testimonial form.
Oh, so reflection on? What is it again? 4.
I think 3.
3. See notes.
If that's okay with everybody, I could be wrong.
Everybody
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
cannot see all. That's the thing. When I share screen, I cannot see all.
4.
4. Siapa cakap 4?
Saya.
Yeah, wait, I confused. Four or three.
I think me and Rara said 3, and then she said 4. So the rest, I don't know what your opinion is.
Rest?
I just tell from my opinion.
Because I was thinking also 3 lah. How about Lee, Izzati, Fatia?
Um, the reflection is what she explained, right? I mean,
Yeah.
like after the 5 portfolio, for me, okay, from my opinion, I think it's 4. Yeah, okay, because he has a no, she has explained on like what's the activity are, and also the benefit after she did the activity, right? Like yeah.
But isn't that
For
source
me,
of learning? What
Because
you're
like
explaining, Lee?
because from my perspective, right, like because wellness can be divided into the physical and also mental, right? So I think most probably, right, the 5 activities are related to the physical wellness part. Yeah. So
Yeah, I
that's my
agree with
opinion.
that, but I'm saying like what you explained, like about the details and stuff, and you know how she went into it. I agree that did deserve full marks, but isn't that source of learning, not a reflection?
All right, so I'm just follow the majority, but my marks would about 4 something. Yeah. How about others? Yeah.
So I got 3 is 3 people, 4 2 people. So the rest? The rest.
I'm okay.
Okay, we what? 3 or 4?
4. I think 4. 4 is okay
4.
because she explained a lot, and then the testimonial is like many words. I think 4.
And Izzati, Fatia?
I agree with 4 as well.
Siapa cakap? Izzati? Is it?
Yes, Izzati.
Fatia?
4.
4. So majority 4 to 4 lah, right? Then the layout, because I didn't see the website. The rest what reflection, we got the reflection subtopic, right? So I was thinking like 3 also. Is it okay? Or you guys think 4?
I think 3 is okay.
Yeah, 3.
Okay, 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then the submission checklist is 5 lah.
Okay.
Right. And wait, let me stop.
Wait, is it 5? Because she doesn't have anything but the testimonials and pictures.
Yeah, she didn't complete, like.
Yeah, so I don't think it can be 5 because she doesn't have all the checklists. She doesn't have cover page. She doesn't have rubrics. She doesn't have the reflections, just the photos and testimonial.
Right, I changed it. Okay, sorry. And okay, wait, because I was looking at the time 6 minutes left. So like you.
Good evening to everyone. My name is Li Xiaojian. Currently, I'm the final year student. Alright, this is my portfolio report. And for the first portfolio, I have joined the program which is taught about myself. All right, and okay, as you all can see, right, for the part of brief description of the task, right, all right. I mean, after the program, right, I knew that with a good mental health and well-being, right, which means you can refer to different things to different people, and every person must find their way to a life that is meaningful and satisfying for them. From this, I have learned several ways to improve our mental health and well-being. All right, next, this is the evidence that I'm screenshot. Yeah, during the talk, and this talk was conducted in the Zoom session. Yeah, I think you guys can view. This is my face. Yeah, here. All right. Okay. From this, right, all right. As a summary, what can I know about this talk is about the one of the most important element in this talk is about the self-esteem. Yeah, because as higher the self-esteem we have, we can discover the higher opportunity for us to succeed in the future. Actually, there are clear links between the ways we feel about ourselves and our overall mental and emotional well-being. So self-esteem can be defined as how a person feel about themselves and what they do. Actually, actually for this talk, the speaker have sharing about his previous experience and also his previous experience on how to manage herself in order to achieve a higher self-esteem. Yeah, like generally we may have a positive relationship with others and feel confident about our abilities. So as the person has the higher self-esteem, they are also open to learning and feedback, which can help them to acquire and master some new skills. Overall, for this talk, right, the speaker was teach about the ways on how to form a healthy mind. Yeah, healthy wellness something. Yeah, and also following by the next, which is the life of young. All right, this also conducted, if I'm mistaken, conducted through the Google Meet. Yeah, actually, all right, this is the brief description of the task of project. Yeah, that like after I participate in this talk. All right, because if I'm mistaken, I think I'm the only one Chinese student that joined this talk. All right, okay. Based according to Ustad, he had shared about a lot of knowledge regarding to his religion. For example, do not look for other weakness or flaws. Utilize social media to spread kindness and good deeds. Use social media to look for things that are good for our self-development and mental well-being. Yeah, and also avoid using social media to look for things that will undermine our mental health, especially for those websites that contain some pornographic element. Yeah, and also do not mix around with toxic people on the internet. Actually, yeah, and this is the evidence. And I think you guys can see my name, Li Chaojian, yeah, in the first row. And also I have shown my face. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and this is the reflection. Overall, I think that this talk is quite interesting for me because I'm able to more understand about from the perspective of the Muslim religion and also my religion. Actually, I think both almost same because every religion was teach us to become a perfect person. Yeah, and also this talk is more to the spiritual wellness. Yeah. And also for the next one is a badminton. All right, it's all right. This is a small contest which is the friendly match that organized by Setia Academy. Yeah, Setia Academy was established at Setia Day. All right. Like as you know, right, sports activity is good for our mental health. So that's the reason why I love to have some sports activity if I feel tension or depressed. Yeah. Right, this is the evidence. Yeah, that I'm play the badminton, and also you guys can look for the background. Right, so there's a lot of participants that join this contest, that join this friendly match. All right. Actually, I think overall for this activity, yeah, because I have mentioned earlier, I'm the final year student, right? So actually, to be honest, yeah, I'm more depressed and tension for this semester because there are a lot of coursework that need to be submitted. So by going through this activity is good for our mental health. Yeah, that's all for this activity. And then following by the next activity, which is the fourth activity. Actually, this activity was organized by myself. Yeah, which is the basketball. Besides the
No, just for
No,
this
no,
part.
no, just from that
period.
part.
Bro, so I think I continue, right? Is it okay? Because just now you lost connection, right?
Sorry.
So no, it's okay, it's okay. So I'm following, right? All right. So is it already recorded, bro? All right, okay. So for the last activity, which is the Sembang Santai Bersama Pagar Pemakanan. All right. Actually, overall for this activity, right? The speaker are more. I've further explained about the nutrition of the food, and also I think they are more focusing on promote their brand. Yeah, like from the explanation, and also the previous experience they're sharing by the Puan Azura, which is here share about there are some other people struggling with some cancer and also diabetes. Actually, and also besides Puan Azura, there's also some speaker that share some knowledge on how can we manage our body health, yeah, in some efficient way. All right, actually, this is the evidence for this talk. Yeah, I think you guys can saw my name and also my photo. Yeah, it's here. And also I have answered questions that asked by Puan Nadia. Puan Nadia, because Puan Nadia was asking a question which is which food are contain the sugar. Yeah, and also have replied with the answer which is the rice. And for this activity, I think it's after this activity, I knew that how important a healthy body for a person, and like it's important for us to take care of our body health for now. So I think that don't always think that we are still young, because someday in the future we might struggle with some disease. Yeah, so by taking better care of our body but increase the energy level and a better ability to accomplish our daily goals. Actually, it's quite nice talk. Yeah, so far. I think that's all from me. Yeah.
All right. Let's proceed to the evaluation. So now, activity participation. So what to give marks? 5.
5.
Everyone agree?
Yes.
Not, I see yes. All right. So source of learning, I think I see you correctly explaining a lot. Yeah, I
I think
think
5, right?
5.
5. Yes.
Not. I see everyone nods, right?
Yeah.
Right. Oh, sorry. Then for the reflection.
I think
Right.
also 5. He did really well.
Yeah, he wrote a lot on the reflection. Sorry, Farah?
I agree.
Oh, okay. Dress?
I agree.
Right. And nodding. So the layout?
5. I think everything was correct, right? I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, he got
sorry,
the,
can I voice up? Right, for the layout presentation, I didn't do well. Yeah, because I didn't list down the place and also the form that they conduct. So yeah.
Maybe 4?
Yeah, 4.
Oh. And the rest? Okay,
Agree.
great. Then submit our checklist.
5.
Everything is there, right?
Yes, 5.
So now we go to Farah. Wait, let me stop share screen first. All right, you can continue. Floor is yours.
All right, can you guys see? Can? Okay. So, hello guys, my name is Nur Faranadira, and I will be explaining about the activities that I do, the activities that I did, and also I'll explain the reflection. Yeah, so this is my report, short introduction. Okay, so my first activity is the Light of Youth Talk. It was held on 26 November on Zoom, and it was organized by Mutiara Hati Club MSU. So this is the poster, and this is the receipt that I paid. I paid RM3 for this talk. And yeah, you can see me here. I wore tudung. This is me again. Okay, so on the reflection part, so this is considered a spiritual wellness talk. So the speaker was Ustad from Tarbiyah Sentak. His name is Ustad Sheikh Salahuddin. So to me, the talk it went smoothly. And what he talked about was things that I already knew, but like I said, like I mentioned in the report, things that I definitely needed to be reminded of. And it was a moment for me to reflect on myself. And it was also humbling and much needed. And just I mentioned some of the things that he talked about are the relationship between a woman and a man who are not tied together. And he mentioned TikTok and how girls are like doing silly dances on TikTok and how that's not helping, how that's not beneficial. And he also, okay, so since in the rubric it says that I must have the ability to critique the activities that I join. So I have some complaints. He did say something that is insensitive during the talk. He said something like, all women are like that. It's in their nature. They have this jealousy towards other women and they love complaining about stuff. Trust me, I learned all of this after I got married. So that was a little sexist and it made me really uncomfortable. And but other than that, it was a good thought. There were some things that are valuable. There were some things that I learned, but he said those things that made me uncomfortable, and I can see that it made other people uncomfortable also during the talk. However, I kept listening and I kept an open mind because I believe that we have to be respectful and only take what's good and leave behind the bad stuff. So my recommendation in the future is that for the organizer to find someone who is more professional, someone who is more knowledgeable, and someone who is more empathetic as a speaker. So other than that, the flow of the program was smooth and everything else was okay. So yeah, moving on to my second activity. Sorry, this is the form. Yeah, the signature, and yeah, second activity is the Pandemic to Endemic, Are You Ready talk. It was held on Zoom on 26 November, and it was organized by IMS MSU. So again, the receipt, I paid RM5 for this talk. And you can see me there in the Zoom and my gems that I received, the statement. And okay, on the reflection. So this talk was, the speaker was, like Alif has mentioned before, someone called Dr. Khairul Hafiz. He is quite famous on Twitter. So I am familiar with him. And the talk was very interesting because he mentioned about the history of pandemics. So that was very informative and very interesting because also it was held in the morning, so it made me it wasn't like boring and I wasn't like sleepy during the talk, so that was good. And I love that his points were all supported by statistics and facts and science, and the flow of the talk was really smooth. And just the information that he delivered were really valuable, and it was very interesting. The only complaint that I have was that he was cut off more than 2 or 3 times during the Zoom because of his internet connection. So maybe in the future, he can, be more prepared and find some place that have like better internet connection, because like I said, we paid for 5 ringgit for this talk. So yeah, but all in all, I really enjoyed the talk and the information that he provided, and the program went smoothly except for the internet problem. So yeah, I would definitely join this kind of talk again in the future. So this is the verification form, signature. Okay. So third activity is called Mentally Healthy, Is It Realistic? It was held on Zoom, 26th November, and it was actually conducted by Counseling and Guidance Club. So that was my mistake, sorry. So this is the poster and me, and there's me again, and the James Point statement. So on to reflection. This was, the talk started in the afternoon at 3 p.m. But it lasted, I think, a little too long. It lasted over 3 hours. The speaker is Mr. Hairul Kamal, Head of Counseling Psychology. And the talk was informative, and I believe it is very necessary to listen to the talk and for the talk to be held, because mental health cases have increased rapidly in the last few years in Malaysia. So I think that everyone should be informed and everyone should have enough knowledge about mental health, as it's becoming more and more important. So, but there are a few things that I have to point out. During the talk, the most important part that I want to say is that during the talk, he did show a picture of people cutting their wrists, and the pictures were very disturbing and triggering. And it wasn't just a picture. He showed multiple pictures of people harming themselves, and I can see people who joined the talk, they were covering their eyes and they were very disturbed by what they see. And I feel like someone who is in the field should know better, because the talk was attended by more than 300 people, and we don't know who could be triggered by it and what could happen. So I feel like he should be more professional. And other than that, there were also some other stuff that I have complained about. But in conclusion, the talk was very informative and it was very beneficial for everyone. And in the future, I suggest that the community members discuss with the speaker about the content of the slides that the speaker prepared. So yeah, but the talk was good. The verification form, sign. Activity 4 is about how diabetes affects your heart. It was held on Zoom and 25 November, organized by BISTEC Asia. So this is the RSVP. I RSVP to the event on Facebook. Me, you can see me there. Me again. Okay, so the talk was informative, and it was very packed with like information and facts about diabetes. It was very quick, and it lasted for like 25 minutes. But like I mentioned in the report, I feel like what he shared, I feel like it wasn't in 25 minutes. I feel like the amount of information that he shared, I feel like I could receive all that in like 2 hours. And the speaker kept giving like information after information, and it was very interesting. It was very exciting for me. And so just some of the things that he talked about was what is diabetes, the differences between type 1 and type 2, how diabetes affect one's life, common symptoms and everything. And the host who asked questions to the speaker, he was very professional, and he was quick with his questions. And he did a great job, and the speaker was also professional, and he was really passionate about the topic. So I really love this talk, and I would love to join more of his talk if there was more in the future. So this is testimony form, no signature because it's not organized by MSU. The final one is tips mudah pemakanan sihat or simple tips for healthy eating that I attended on 3rd December. It was held at Google Meet and it was organized by Rich Berries HQ. The poster. You can see me there, me again. And so just some of the things that were talked about during the talk was how to maintain eating healthily, the healthy amount of sugar intake, and the speaker was very interactive. She asked us a lot of questions, and during the beginning of the talk, she asked us questions like, how many of you have blah, 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 and in the end, she would say that how much you score for the question. So that was very interesting and fun. And also I love the speaker's way of talking because she was very respectful. She is soft-spoken and she's kind. So that was good. And also she shared a lot of her own experiences dealing with people with diabetes. And from there, she gave us tips and advices on how to avoid getting diabetes. So yeah, there were no technical difficulties during the talk and everything went smoothly. It was a positive experience. So this is the verification form. Again, no signature because not organized by MSU. So yeah, that's all from me. Thank you.
So now we continue on the evaluations. Let me share. All right. So for para participation.
5.
5.
5.
5.
All right, everyone agree, right? So self of learning.
I think 5 also.
Yes, I see not. Yeah. So on the reflection, she give like also
5.
feedback.
5.
Then it goes to layout and presentation.
5 also.
5,
For me,
I think.
5.
The rest.
5.
So for the submission.
5.
5.
5.
Thank you, guys.
All right, the first one get full mark. Then we proceed to Fatia. Let me stop sharing share. All right, me microphone. Fatia. You can share. Fatia, you there? You can share. Can start if you are ready. Oh,
Okay. Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Fatiha. So I'm Bachelor in International Business. This is my portfolio. I joined 5 activities. Okay, for the first activity, I joined All About Myself. This is organized by Student and Career Development. The organizer is Puan Azlina, which she's a counselor of clinical psychology. This talk is all about myself. And for this talk, they talk about if we're having trouble in believing and love themselves. So first we need to, in this talk, we should, what I get is we should to practicing self-care, believe in ourselves, and if we have difficult, we should go to travel somewhere and disconnect from the phone, from social media, so it can help to give your me time self. And this is the evidence of the thought. And here you can see me. And this is the fees payment I paid for 3 ringgit. And this is the poster of the program. And this is the testimonial form. For the next activity is I join Light of Youth. Is delivered by Ustad Said Salahuddin, which is the writer and artist of Tarbiyah Sentop. The event is we need to pay 3 ringgit and they conduct on Zoom cloud meetings. This is the focus on the spiritual wellness, which entails discovering the meaning of purpose of our life, beliefs, values, and ideals. So we live in this world. We live here because we want to worship with Allah, because and since in Islam, when we live in this world, we should live for Allah. Furthermore, I learned we should to forgive people, so it can help me peaceful and open-minded. So it excites me to do the good. And in conclusion, from this activity, I live a successful life as a result of the benefits of this program. So it helped me to relationship with me and Allah become more closer. So this is the me here. You can see any evidence of the activity, and this is the poster of the Light of Youth, and the payment RM 3 ringgit, for outsider 5 ringgit, and this is my testimonial form. And for the next activity, I joined multitask and time management that conducted by Wardah Cosmetic Malaysia in partnership with Persatuan Pelajar Indonesia Malaysia PPI. This program, they talk about finding ways to complete the tasks that help you reach our goals. And the event is focused on long-term management on the other hand, and then also talk about self-awareness and spending time thinking on your own preferences and priorities. The training has helped me improve my time management at work and university with the tips they given. Aside from that, they also taught me about training to how I socialize on my life. And because every human have individuals in the unique and different characteristic. So the first thing I need to socialize with people unacceptable and so on. And as a human, I felt compelled to man and assist others. The truth is that from this event, I need to change who I was, because before I want to help others, I need to address my own difficulties. So this is the evidence of the activity. I on YouTube. So on the right side, and this is I comment about my name and ID here. And this is the poster of the program. And this testimonial form. Conducted by Rich Berries. The goals of this activity is to teach us about healthy living and eating habits. The most important that I learned is what about being healthy, how to eat healthy lifestyle. As a result, I know how to define what is the health wellness. And furthermore, she also said that we need to do exercise at least twice a week for healthy life. And before this, I rarely exercise, but after I joined the talk, I start to do the exercise once a week. Before I do this, my body feels so sore because I rarely exercise, but after time by time, I feel energized. And furthermore, she also shared about healthy eating. First, we need to change, like before this, we eat normal rice. So she said to change to eat starchy rice, brown sugar. Before this, I consume normal sugar. Now, my family also, they bought the brown sugar for healthy diet. And she also said to consuming unflavored beans to by the suggestion that she suggests. And for the conclusion, exercise only not enough, because if we want to maintain our health, we need to eat healthy diet. Many benefits we can get if with a healthy diet. It can assist from controlling blood glucose, maintaining the target blood pressure and cholesterol levels, and others. So to live a healthy life, I must take care of my health by proper nutrition and exercise. This is evidence of the meeting. I joined on the Google Meet. Actually, I forgot to switch on the camera, so I just do this. And this is the poster of the program. And this is the testimonial form. For the last activity, I joined Climate Change and Children, the Impact, Innovation, and Investment. This talk is focused on environmental wellness. They talk about the cakes, the climate change, because the talk is collaborated by UNICEF Malaysia, and they collaborate with Unit Perancang Ekonomi. This talk, they focus, the theme of this program is children rights to a safe and clean environment. And this will be, the presenter is by Son Min Choi and Prof. Mazura Suhaini, and the event at 30 a.m. until 12 p.m. So this, they want to influence of climate change of educational attainment has been truly established, because when I watch the video that they share, some of them who live in the water area, if the suddenly rain and floods, they cannot go to school. So they like, I mean, like they can get enough knowledge because of the floods. So from this program, they ask us to do the donations, so the children will study comfortably with the modern technology. From this program, it makes me want to spread this program through social media, because nowadays many young people spend a lot of time with social media. Maybe this alternative will spread and help. Maybe some of them will do the donation in their website. Furthermore, since the our environmental is not good in Malaysia, because some of them love to throw the garbage anyway. So as a person, we should to do the recycle. And although this may seem small, it can also have an impact if we take care of the environment. The effect can prevent landslide, floods, and natural disaster. And this is the evidence of activity that I joined. I joined on the Facebook. So here I comment my name and ID as a proof. And this is the poster of the activity. So this is a testimonial form. That's all from me. Thank you.
All right. Let's continue on the evaluation. So share. So for Fatiha, how many marks we want to give? One? Anyone?
I think it's 5.
5.
Five.
Five.
Yes.
And source of learning?
5.
5. Rest?
Yes.
Agreed. Agreed.
5.
就是个
And for the reflection?
I think 5 because it's like full of explanation.
Quite full, right? I see the report also. Rest? Rest? Hello?
Yes, 5 also.
yes,
Oh,
yes,
that's right.
5.
So the layout and presentation, I think is everyone,
5 also.
everything that is there, I think, right?
Yeah.
So 5 lah, right? See nodding. So submission check
5.
5
5. Yeah.
and the full marks. So now we start the last two. So Izzati can proceed, share your portfolio. The floor is yours.
It says that I can screen sharing.
Sorry. Dah, you can share screen. Sorry.
Can you guys see? So hi, assalamualaikum. My name is Izzati Azara. So I studying in Bachelor in International Business. So I have joined 5 activities in total, as per mentioned by Miss. And out of 5 activities, 2 activities were organized by MSU itself, and another 3 were organized by outside of MSU. So as for the reflection, I did for every activities that I joined. My reflection is quite short, and basically the reflection is about what I learned and experienced from the activity that I joined. So for my first activity that I joined was virtual talk organized by MSU Athletic Club, titled Heart Race Training by Coach Sam. So it was held on 3rd of November at night from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. if I'm not mistaken. So from the virtual talk itself, I gained a lot of new knowledge and new experience, like how can I measure my heart rate just using application, and also how do I manage my heart rate by with kinds of training that are suitable for everyone. And so this is my evidence. So this is the screenshot through Zoom meeting. And this is the testimonial form. So I couldn't manage to get the signature because due of the time and all. So my second activity is also a virtual talk, which is about the spiritual, titled Light of Youth by Ustaz Said Salahuddin, organized by Mutiara Hati Club. So on this talk, the speaker focused on the to motivate people, to motivate especially Muslims on their to be more enthusiastic, as Alif and the others mentioned before. So this talk also more about religious. So, and this is my evidence. the screenshot of the Zoom meeting, and this is the testimonial form, and I managed to get the signature from the program director. So on the third activity is virtual run. So I joined a virtual run through online application, Zoom Run application. So the first virtual run is childhood cancer charity run childhood cancer charity run organized by Lions Club International District. So there are a few categories that I can choose to complete my run, but I choose to have a 5-kilometer marathon run. So I complete my run on morning and evening. So as I can complete the activity anywhere and anytime. So this is the evidence that I joined, the ticket that I get after I register, and this is the certificate of participation. And that this is a testimonial form. There's no signature because this is outside, not from MSU. The fourth activity is also a virtual run, Unicorn Finale Virtual Run 2022 Malaysia, organized by Zoom Running Club. So as the previous activity, I registered for 5-kilometer medal run as well. And this is the evidence of the virtual run. And this is the testimonial form. And the last activity is actually the same virtual run as the fourth activity, which Unicorn Finale virtual run, but I registered for twice. So as you can see, the ticket here is different from the previous one to prove that I joined twice. And this is the certification that I got after I finished my 5-kilometer run. So due of my health issue, I couldn't finish the run with running. So I take the initiative to walk during the morning and evening along my residential area. So and this is my testimonial form for this fifth, and that's all for me.
All right, so let's continue on the evaluation. Right, so I see participation marks on Izati. 5, right? Since she
5.
Yes.
and source of learning. This one
5.
5. Any others?
Yes, 5.
So then for the reflection, others? Think.
I think it's 5.
Yeah, 5 good.
5.
Alif.
Semua 5.
Yeah, 5.
Then layout?
I think layout is okay,
Before
but
4
if
or
according,
5 lah.
but if according to Lee, he said that he didn't have the venue, date, and everything, and I don't think Izzati did the same too. So other than that, it's okay, but I think it will be 4 code for layout.
4, yeah. 4.
4. The rest okay? See notes. And
Okay.
submission checklist.
5.
5, yeah.
5, right? Even dia tak ada date tu, yeah, I will confuse. 5,
Because we gave Lee 5 too, even though he doesn't have the things we said earlier. So I think she can get a 5.
She get 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5.
Okay, the last one. Shalini. Wait, let me close this. Stop sharing.
Go, last one.
Last one. Yeah, the floor is yours. Present.
Can you see?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Hi, my name is Shani. I'm currently doing Bachelor in International Business. And okay, this is my cover page. And the rubric is in another one folder. Okay, this is the reflection, the first one. The first activity is, the name is Tips Muda Pemakanan Sehat, which is held on 3rd December 2021, and it's at Google Meet, which organized by Rich Berries HQ. I had learned many tips from them and had gained more experience based on the defeats of the foods that are how healthy we should take, and how to control the sugar level. I think mostly on the sugar level, how to control, and what sick will become if we didn't control our sugar at this time or this age, and what will happen at the next age if our sugar is like the level is very high, and they had taught us on the top a lot. And another one I can say is, I takes a lot of practice and observation to get it into a perfect on this talk, and it's also like can improve like one of the health and wellness that I gained. So yeah, wait. This is the reflection, and this is the pictures that is the evidence. Okay. This is my verification form, and I couldn't take for the sign or what. Next activity is, the second activity is Zumba World, which I had been at Sungai Kajang, Kuala Selangor. It's nearby my hometown. It's like in the like kampung. It's every year it will be handling that wellness, the Zumba, NGOs, all it would be. The organizer is Puan Adila, the Tanjung Karang AJK. I had participated in Zumba dance, which the higher authority requests me and my friends to do Zumba in front of the people. So I think like around 30 people is around at that place. It's limited actually during this MCO time. So it's 30 people. And I don't think so I will be organized. They request me to perform in front of them. So yeah, and they know because I'm a Zumba dancer also previously, so they know about me. And so what I gained from this is, I feel like I have a self-confidence when I'm doing the Zumba dance in front of the people. And previously also, I did my practice also with my friends, which I manage my time to there's assignments also that I manage my time to the dance practice and so on. Okay. Nothing more to tell on this. This is the one. You can see me here. Okay. This the one here. I'm here. Okay, this is all my friends. My clique lah. And this is the form. Yes. And the third activities is breast cancer awareness, which also in the same venue on 27 November, Sungai Kajang, Kuala Selangor. It's NGO, Tanjung Karang NGO. This breast cancer awareness NGOs they will come like every October or November every year, but this time they came on 27 November, and I have enrolled in one of their NGOs also. They had requested me to help them. Besides that, they had they got asked me to help the person who wants to check on their breast and so on. Then they asked me to take the name list, and they asked me to check who got vaccinated or not. And I involved in that part also. And yeah, here is the click. Here's the one, the click. This is the one I helped them to take the name list, and this is the talk. There was the NGO. This is the NGO's group. Okay. This is the testimonial form. Okay. And the fourth activities was I went to ICT Shalam for a theme park ride, and I went also with my friends. I went to the motor ride. The thing I can get from there is it's actually one of the physical and emotional health, where our social health and wellness have a significant impact on how we view to the world. Nowadays are becoming much more alien that even before in this era, it's non-face-to-face interaction and digital social networking. This is how I interact on physical and emotional health through going to this theme park motor ride. And this ride I went to with my friends, and yeah, this is the click. Okay, and I couldn't take the sign on because it's outside. This is the verification form. And the fifth one, I went to Sunway Pyramid for ice skating, which held on 22 November. I went there and I gained new experience and skills. Was my first experience on the ice skating. Actually, this ice skating is the thing is almost every muscles group in our body or skating necessitates coordinate leg movement. It's mostly into a leg movement and optimal muscles. So the first time I went there, my leg was the abdominal, how to tell, the bones was pulled. So that is the first time. So after that, I couldn't play already because of the shoes also. And I have fallen many times at there and I got hurt also. This is the one. This is the picture. And the testimonial form. And the sixth one, this is actually the additional activity, okay? This is my additional activity. This is the workouts, and I play badminton at my house. Actually, every weekends, once I back to my hometown, I always would play. Actually, one of my favorites workout is doing the treadmill, doing pumping, and playing the badminton is the most. So this is the reason I'm doing this is just because I'm too stressed with all my work. So I think this could help me to decrease my stress and my anxiety and so on. That's the reason why I always play, and I will go for a jog, and yeah, this is the one I doing the treadmill and I was playing the badminton. Okay, and this is the verification form. It also can help you to improve the mood, reduce the stress, and reduce the anxiety. That's why I always do this kind of workouts every time. And the last activity is activity 7. Okay, this is the dance practice Zumba, the name, and it's on 2nd December, and the venue it's a dance room. And this is actually I'm one of Odyssey dancer and Carnatic dancer. So with that dancer, I have joined to many classical dance and so on. So during the COVID time, I couldn't go to the dance studio. I couldn't join to the dance studio. So I and my friends have decided to do a dance at one of the place which is called dance room, that place name. It's a dance room, and we plan to do it, the dance practices, warm-up sessions and so all at there. And the reason why I'm doing this is for my physical energy and my mental health. That is the reason I'm doing this, the dance component. It's, and in other one, it's also achieve my objective on another faster pace. It's like one, I got joined a lot of physical activities, and it's like improve my, it's like got improved my from the stress level. Previous I had very high anxiety and stress, and after I joining all this physical like gym, dance and so on, I think it's feel better for me now, and that's the reason I'm joining a lot of activities. It's also improve our condition of our heart and lungs, increase the muscle strength, and then improve the muscle tone and strength, weight management, and so on. Here is the one I got list here. And lastly, I can tell dancing can be a way to stay fit for people for all ages, shape, and sizes. And yeah, this is the warm-up session we did with my friends. And this is the testimonial letter form. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
All
How
right.
to stop share?
Just-
Okay. Okay.
Okay, now we continue with the last evaluation. All right. So activities participates.
Five.
For source of learning.
Wait, there were like a few activities that you conducted by yourself, right?
Hello?
Hi, I'm Siri.
Sorry.
Why asking Siri for the marks?
Rara, what were you saying?
Yeah, what you saying?
She conducted a few activities by herself, which the ice skating one, and also what else? There were like 2 or 3.
Two, right? I think.
Ice skating and ICT motor ride.
No,
Yeah, I think.
she do 7, right? You do 7.
Yeah, I did 7. I did extra actually.
So, but the 5 is still connected by other people, right? Right. Am I lagi?
No.
Because
Five.
no answer. 5, right? So source of learning, you continue. Guys,
5.
5 too. The rest?
Rush.
The rest 5. Guys,
Yeah, 5.
then for the reflection.
5.
5. Can go 5.
The rest?
For me, 5. Yeah, marks.
5, right? So for the layout presentation, how is it?
5.
5.
5, yeah.
And the last one, checklist.
5 also.
5.
Probably 5.
So this would be the final marks. Any
I think we need to need the times 4 to activities participate. We need to time 4 and then social play times 6
time
times 6.
for
4 times 4.
4 is 16. 4 times 6 is
4
24,
times
right?
6.
24, right?
24. Yeah.
24.
I don't know. I forgot.
24.
Then 4 times 6, 24. Right.
Yes.
Yes.
3 times 2, 6 lang.
6.
And 5 times 2, 10.
10.
5 times 4, 20. 24. Let me know it's wrong. 6 times 5, 30. 4 times 8. 4 times 2, right? 4 times 8. 5 times 2, 10. Should be 50. 24. 24. 6.5 is 36. 10. 20. 24 kan? 24. 6. Simple math. 8. 8 kan? 8. 5. 20. 30. 30. 20. 20. This is all. 10 minutes left. 20. Ini times 2. Bukan? 2. Oh, times 2. Times 2. Times 2. Juga kan? Alright, this is the final score. This one nani. So are you guys satisfied with it? Any objection? Good. I got good from Afi. Shalini? Nurul? Farah? Okay. Lee? Jenna? Okay. Any objection, Jenna? Izati? Okay, and Fatia? All right. So that's conclude for our portfolio evaluation. That's all. Thank you for your cooperation.